Hey guys, Lindsay here. I have my daughter with me.
Hi.
Joining me for this Thrifty Thursday. Because
Yay.
we have a special video today. This one is for the ladies out there. So, if you don't like gross things about the female body or bodily fluids or body parts, time to get out. You don't need to watch this. Alright, so ladies, we're going to talk about what? Periods. I have had to go through many months of using either pads or tampons, a combination of both, and trying to figure out what works best. My periods are always uncomfortable. I hate trying to keep my pads in place. Let's talk about the wings on these pads. Why is it that the pad, as it gets bigger, the wings don't really change much? They don't accommodate for the size of the pad, and then you can't keep the pad in place, and everything seems to want to stick to itself when you're trying to adjust it.
It's super duper sticky.
And then eventually you get so frustrated, you just pull it off, throw it away, and start over. And that's a waste. And then on top of that, there's tampons. When you use a tampon, they're made with different chemicals and components. During your period, your body is shedding the lining of your uterus. It's bleeding. And then there's mucus and things being produced to help kind of flush that out, as well as your uterus contracting, which is what causes your cramps, to push it all out of your body. If you have a tampon in and it's pulling all of that out and it's causing all the moisture to be pulled out of your body, then your body reacts by producing even more. So you end up having a heavier flow. You use more tampons. It's not good because your body's actually absorbing some of the chemicals and things in that tampon as this is all occurring. So it's all around not really good for your body. Well, then I got to think about that. If the days that I don't want to have to use a big honking pad, or if I'm out and about, I need something that's going to help for when I'm active. So we're going to show you what we've found. We did some research, didn't we?
Yeah. Also, I have a question. Why are tampons called tampons if they go inside of you? Why aren't they called tamp-ins?
That's a good question. To relate this to our Thrifty Thursday, we're going to show you our alternative to pads and tampons each month that is going to save us money over the long run. It's going to save us time because we're not having to go to the store to purchase these items, and we're going to save money because we're not spending the money, which we were spending, I know just myself, I was spending somewhere close to between $8 and $10 a month on my feminine products. We're going to spend twice what I was spending. I mean, maybe not twice, but eventually we would, because when she gets her regulated cycle, it's going to be that way. We're going to be using twice as many products in this house. So that's $16 a month. Do the math, times 12 a year, whatever. We're not going to be spending that anymore. We spent a little bit of money up front. It was under $100 that we spent. I'm guessing it was under $60 that we spent on all of our products. Okay, first things first. What do we got here, Layla? What is that?
A cloth pad.
It is a cloth pad.
And this one is, it's soft. It's like furry, fuzzy. And compared to the other ones, this, you can kind of hear a sound.
Yeah, they're different.
And then this.
We will have to, this one might just be used for lighter days because I don't know how waterproof this fabric is. So, I'm going to show you some that we bought. I bought some of these for her and for me. This is the panty liner size, which is also the same size that we have for Layla here. I ordered 6 of the smaller ones for her, as well as some medium-sized ones. You're going to have to research the type of, the size and absorbency strength that you're gonna need for your personal needs and your flow. But this here, like I said, was the panty liner size. Great for using on your really light days when you're spotting, or heck, even those times of the month when you have a little extra discharge that you just don't like. Most of the pads we have are pretty much the same as this. They're just different sizes. It has 3 layers of fabric. Oh, lots of different patterns. We can show you the different patterns here in a minute. There's 3 layers. There's an outer layer that is waterproof. And then an inner layer where everything goes into and is contained and absorbed. And then there's this layer here that goes against your lady bits. And it's soft. And there's a bamboo charcoal fabric in here in these pads that helps with absorbency and odor and things like that. They're great. I'll be honest with you, my husband even commented that he noticed there was not a huge odor like I normally have when I use store-bought pads. Then we have the next size up, which is the medium size. This one was different. I ordered this different one to see if I liked the squared off edges. It's actually not bad because it allows for just a little extra coverage. This one would be for a light to moderate flow. You could use it with a heavier flow if you're gonna be somewhere where you can change it more often. All right, next size up is Big Mama Jamma. Well, I don't have the next size up actually. The next size up is like a large, but I decided to skip that size because I realized I wasn't going to need it. Like I said before, you're going to research and find what you're going to need, what's going to work for your needs. Don't buy what you're not going to need. That's a waste. But this is the larger one, extra large, I believe. It's got extra coverage. Now, I would not recommend using these all the time for overnight. I did use them one night. Because my flow wasn't as heavy, but I wanted that extra coverage, so I didn't have anything getting out and onto my sheets. I didn't want to ruin my nice pretty sheets that are lighter color. And again, this has those same layers. It's slightly thicker than the panty liner size and the medium size, just a little bit thicker. And I don't know if you can see this, but as they get bigger, the wings get bigger. Yay! Can I get an amen?
Amen.
And then I have one that's similar in size to that one, but this is for the overnight. It's thicker. You feel that's thicker? That's much thicker. So this would be to wear at nighttime. It covers everything from the front to the back because all you ladies probably know if you're moving around in bed at night, things are going to shift around and things will get squishy.
Yeah, no matter who you are, if you think you don't move around in bed, you do. You move around at night while you're sleeping so you don't like get stiff.
Things squish out the front and the back, and it's pretty gross if it comes out at night and gets in your underwear or under your sheets. Then you got a bigger mess to clean up. It's so much easier when it's contained in here, and yeah, that's great. Storing these is very simple. You're gonna take, I'll show you with the panty liner size. Layla can do this with me. You're going to fold them in to the insides on top. You fold one in and then you fold the other one on top of it.
And it should look like this, like a burrito thing.
And how do we finish it off?
You take this clip thing and you put it over and take the other clip and clip it in.
And then they're clipped
and it's like a present thing.
all together, a little package.
And then for your monthly visitor.
She's got a few more here, and you can just put them like this.
All these cool different patterns.
And I store mine same place I used to store my other pads. I had a basket. You can also
these patterns that I have.
There's so many different patterns.
They make your period more fun because you get to
they
see them
do.
And you see the awesome, the cute little patterns. You're like, oh my gosh, it's so cute, and you get happy.
And Layla and I both have these adorable little bags. These are great for storing and keeping in your purse or bag when you travel somewhere. These are actually wet bags, but you can store your extra ones in here. Like say if you're going to go on a quick shopping trip or something, you can just put an extra one in there.
Just
like so. You might want a second bag if you're going to keep a couple extra dry ones, or there are wet bags you can order that have more than one compartment. They're some bigger ones. They'll have a compartment for keeping your dry ones, and then you can put your wet ones in the other side. They're very easy to clean.
They come with cool patterns.
You just rinse them out with cold water when you're done with them. And you rinse them till the water comes clear. I recommend not wringing them out because that can mess with the fabric. And then when you're done with your period that month, sorry, the dog's being like super loud over here drinking his water. And then you keep them in like a container. I have one beside my toilet in my bathroom, and then when I'm done with my period, I throw them in the wash. Let them, and you might want to let them air dry. I don't think putting them in the dryer is the greatest. There are so many different fabrics. You want to research and find the fabric you want, the absorbency and all that.
The wet bags come with cool patterns, like the pads too.
Oh yeah, they match your pads. You can get matching pads and wet bags. It's really cool. Yeah, like Layla said, it makes your period a little more fun. Now, like I said, there was this small panty liner size, which is great for using as just a little overflow emergency backup for using with this next item we're going to show you, which is called a menstrual cup.
Da, 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 da.
Anyway, okay, this is the menstrual cup. This is the small size. I would love to show you the large size, but I can't because I'm using it.
She's using it.
Yeah, a little TMI, sorry. But anyway, I know this doesn't look like much. This is just one type of menstrual cup. There are quite a few different kinds out there according to your body size and shape and how everything is all up in there. Your cervix may be low, it may be high, it may be your uterus might be tilted, things like that. Because this is going to go right up against your cervix and it's going to catch everything coming out. I say everything, but until you get used to using them, you're going to have a little bit of stuff that's going to come out around it. I know I had stuff coming out for the first hour or so, and if it shifts, if you don't have it in right and it shifts, and that does happen, I mean, just like with tampons, but once you get used to use them, it's not so bad. And it looks like it doesn't hold much. This holds a little over 15 milliliters. But like I said, when you use tampons, it causes your body to produce more, and like pads too. The store-bought stuff with the chemicals in it can make your period heavier and make you produce more. So when you use something that's a little bit more natural and it doesn't have extra chemicals in it, you end up with a lighter flow. So this is really all you need for the day. I think they're good for up to 12 hours, and I was told they hold up to like 10 to 12 tampons worth of fluid. When you get these, you clean them. When you first get them, you'll get instructions. If you don't get instructions with your, I would be a little leery, but these came wrapped in plastic. They had instructions for cleaning before use. I will wash this one again before I use it because we've been touching it. They're not very hard to insert. There's lots of instructional videos. I found some here on YouTube that had some illustrations.
Yeah, I've watched a bunch of period videos.
They're
like
not that
and stuff.
hard to use. These ones I got, I ordered them through a company that they were offering them free, the large and the small size free, but you just had to pay shipping. So if I can find that link, I will put it with this video. And these, I was told these are good for up to 15 years. So, and they come with this cute little storage carrying bag. So,
It's pink.
hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for some of you. And like I said, we're going to be saving tons of money. We might give you an update video later, and I might show you a video on how these are to be properly cared for and cleaned. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them with my video. If you enjoyed our video and would like to see more, subscribe and follow along.
Also, when you subscribe, there will be a bell that you can click to be notified when we upload.
Thanks for watching. Bye.